Hi, I'm Daniella Hayes, and I'm so glad you're here because we're going to make a really cute 6x9 printable envelope album today using the printables from Gen of Eve Designs. All the links will be in the description box, and I think you're really going to like this because it's so unique. With these printables, you end up getting two sets of printables in each one. Each of the sets, there are 7 sets, and each of the sets actually has two 12-page sets in each for a total of 24 pages that could be used together or separate. You get one plain, which is just the outline, and then you can put your own patterned paper in and print it out into anything you want, any paper you want to use. It's so awesome because think of all of the ink you'll save by using this and all the papers you can use. So that is super cool. So you get one set that you can print out, just the template, just the outline, onto any paper you want. Or, no, not or, and you also get 12 patterned pages. This pattern is called Watermark, and if I put these two pages back to back together and cut them, it would make a little, well, a 6x9 envelope. The other patterns you can pick from are doily, old paper, Watermark, which is this one, text, collage, splats, or music notes. So I think this is just such a cool idea. Remember, if you buy one of the 7 patterns, pick a pattern, any pattern, of the 6x9 printable envelope album, you not only get the 12 patterned pages, you also get 12 template pages, total of 24 pages, and you can print them on to your own patterned paper, which is what I did here. I used some pink paisley paper and printed all, it's so awesome. So this is the one we're going to make. I printed the template onto my own pattern paper. I cut it from 12 by 12 to 8.5 by 11 and put it in my printer. And all the pages will show you. This is the cover, and this is an envelope for the inside, and this is the pocket, and it goes on and on. And I'm going to use them in different ways and do different things, but I'm also going to end up using this template to cut out papers that will go with all these little books that I had made to go inside my red altered book. I made these books, one for each of the 12 sections of this book, and I'm going to use this cute little envelope printable to make the cover for at least probably 2 or 3 of these little books. I think they'll be super cute. So I'm going to go and cut all these papers, and I'll be back and we'll make this album. So I cut everything out, made some fun piles for all the pages and pockets and envelopes and stuff, and we're going to look at them in a minute. But I wanted to show you how to put together this cover because it's so cute. If you look at it from this side, it comes with these, you can make 3 panels so that when your envelope is closed, you have pictures, and when it's all opened up, like my butterfly is on those 2, isn't that cute? And then when you flip it over, there's paper here. I added 2 brads so I could, wrap this seam binding around them. And I put some tape over this one just so nothing will catch, because the bottom and the top are both pockets. Now I'm going to show you how to put this piece on, and then you will have an envelope book. When I am in the book with the distressing around, pretty much tells you exactly where you should bend it to, which is a little bit under this line here, so you know the sizing. But I always like to put several extra 1/8 of an inch score lines past the center, so this way my book, if it gets really full, which it's probably going to be, it will get round back here and it won't get all caught up. I also do it with that top flap, and I did it with this inside piece as well, because this piece is going to attach to here. Now I have to make sure I have them both going the right way, and I'm going to take a little bit of mono multi liquid glue and put it down one side at a time. Just put a little in the middle, so this way it gives it room to squish on either side. Add one side of your envelope to the other. This glue is really good because in addition to being fast drying, it also gives you a good working time so that you have time to move and switch around your page so you can get it just right. And due to an unfortunate paper trimmer mishap, I had to cut a lot of these pieces by hand, and I will admit that hand cutting is not my forte. So, if they're a little crooked, some of them, I don't care, because a little ink will cover up all the problems, and that is a very good thing. So when you're done with the one side, you just put glue on the other, smush it down. Take note that I'm a little off. Like I said, you fix it with some ink. I am not an amazing cutter, but look, it looks perfect on the outside. Ta-da! Ta-da! There you go. So, that's how you do the cover, and see, it would fold like this and be just a perfect little cute book. And if it's all open, and you see your whole scene. So that's really super cool. Now let's put that over there to dry, and I'm just going to show you what I have going on here as my pages. Now this 12-page printable comes with a few that are full page, like the cover. Those are full pages, but on all the other pages, Jennifer of Genevieve Designs tries to put as much as she can on each page for you, so you'll have a lot of inserts and envelopes and pockets and things, and then you could do with them what you wish. Because my paper was 12 by 12 and I cut it to 8.5 by 11, I had a lot of leftover, so a lot of the inserts and things that came with this I'm using as pages and stuff, because I made a bunch of inserts out of all the extra paper that I had. So when we start in the middle, this is a envelope, and that's where we're going to hide our stitch for the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. And on the back, I'm going to glue on this pocket and pop in that tag. Next, I just have a regular page, which I think was an insert. And here we have an little envelope that I'm going to stitch in individually into the book, into the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. I love doing that. This is a pocket page. This is another little teeny envelope that was supposed to go in a pocket, but I'm going to stitch this in individually too. And then we have another page. And then here we have another envelope page, like the cover. So we have you, and then we have another pocket page. And on the pocket page, I also put a pocket on the front, and then another regular double page. So I'm going to get all these things ready for the stitching and glue everything where it's supposed to be glued and have it all ready, and when I come back, we'll stitch the book together. So I went and glued everything together, and all the pockets and such in the book. The center is a pocket that I hid the stitching because I stitched the pages together with the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. If you don't know how to do the 3-hole pamphlet stitch, I have several videos where I do it. That's why I figured you didn't want to watch me do it again. So now I'm just going to sew in these cool pockets. And I know that I haven't seen a lot of people who sew the pockets in after it's already bound, but this is the second time I'm doing it on a video, so maybe you'll like it, maybe you'll think I'm crazy, I don't know. But yes, also I stitched into a piece of paper so I could hide my binding so it's not on the outside of the book. Just saying so you know. And you just do this the same way. You just have to kind of find where the hole in the book is, and then you can just stitch right through just like you did in the first place. Start in the middle, pull your thread, hold the tail, pick a side to go back in through, top or bottom. You have to wiggle it a little bit. Oh, I'm not in frame, sorry. You have to wiggle it a little bit to make sure you get it to the right spot, but don't lose your tail. See, I'm right there. Pop it right in the hole. Don't lose the tail. Right in the bottom. Maybe I should make it a little closer for you. I don't know. Oh, there you go. Pull out. This is a little harder because now you're going through the binding like sideways. Push through the top. Like I said, you have to fiddle a little bit, but it's easy peasy. Just find where it's bound and just bind right through. Got it out the bottom, top. Through the back, I guess, right? Pull back in through the middle. You want to be on the other side of the middle, just like with any pamphlet stitch. You want them on either side of the center. So this way when you tie the knot, they'll be there. Of course, it's going to give me a hard time now, right? It always happens. You're live on the TV. Not on the TV, on the video. And here you go. Fiddled, fiddled, fiddled. Popped it back through. And make sure they're on opposite sides, like they are now. You have to pull it tight in and make a knot. Pull again because I was messing around. And tie one more. Tie. There's your knot. Snip off the ends. And then you glue. Of course, this guy is. There we go. And now you just glue a little bit on the sides. Do a little bit on here. And you close it and you hide your knot. I'm doing that. And whenever it's dry, I will put in this tag. And I have one other tag to sew in. Move the paper piercer out of the way. Move my needle so I can get it back. I put paper clips in the areas I was putting on, I'm sewing in a pocket, so I would know where the heck it was. Otherwise I'd be like, where am I going to put it? Okay, now this one has 2 holes, and it has to go this way. We'll go in through the middle, find the middle here, and voila. See, it's really not hard to add these things after. Then you can have all these pockets that are sewn in, and because they're sewn in, then you can hide the knot, and you can hide the knot in the middle of it, and just like you do with if you're hiding a knot in the center pocket, like I do a lot, make sure my pamphlet stitch is in a way that I can tie it and hide it. There we go, little pull. And this one's only going to get this much, so tie it. Now we can get rid of the needle. Tie 2 times. 1 and 2. Come on. Where'd you go? There he is. Okay. I have to do a little pull test first. And then not. Oh. There you go again. Snip off this groovy extra piece here. Snip and glue. And if you were showing your binding, it would still be just as neat because you're using the same 3 holes. You have to add some glue here. Let's look at the glue here. No, the glue actually goes here. Little bit of glue. Little bit of glue. And I often like to add a little bit of glue to my thread, so this way perfecto. So you get closed, you get closed, 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 and now our book is done. Easy as pie. So I'm going to glue this spine into the cover and clip it with some little binder clips, let it dry, and then we can decorate it up. Super cool, super easy, super fun, and we stick it down. Flip it. Stick it down and close the book to make sure it's in the right spot. Looks good. I'm going to ink over these holes so that I know nobody can see them. So, let's see, let me put a binder clip here. And then close it so it goes down further. And I'm going to put a binder clip in the front. See, I tried to match the paper, and since this paper was so busy, I said, maybe nobody will actually notice that it's not the identical part of the paper. It's close enough, though, I think. I hope you think so too. And one more on this bottom. And that's it. I will see you back for the decorating and the flip. I know I said we were going to decorate the book, but after looking through the book, there's really nothing to decorate. The design of the printable does all the work for you, and when you use your own pattern paper, it's pretty much done. I added a few little pearls because I always think you need some cute little pearls, making it look like the butterfly is flying away. And I found these were called baubles, I think. They came with the pink paisley paper that I used. Pink Butterfly Garden Collection baubles. So I put a couple of them. And the only decorating I did inside was adding some seam binding to some of the tags and stuff so they're easier to pull out. So like I said, this is just, you know, a figure-8 wraparound ribbon. And then you open the book. It's nice and full, just like I like it. Inside here is the front cover with the inside paper on the envelope. The other side here, as you can see, is the envelope, I'm going to call it the lip, the closure. Anyway, I put a little bit of seam binding on, so when you pull this out, you have a little booklet that you can write in. Pop that back in. Then we have a plain paper, another patterned paper, a piece of paper with these beautiful flowers. And here is a pocket page, and I cut a tag piece of paper into a tag shape. Another pretty flower paper, and this is actually a pocket. This is half of the other envelope printable. See the cute little, you think it looks real, but it's not. It's just on there, printed on there. And in here, again, I added a booklet, which clearly, as you could see, I stapled shut. I didn't want to do. There you go. Now I see I wanted to do a little booklet. So you can write, add pictures, whatever. And then this is one of the, I think it was supposed to be an insert, but I used it as a page. This is just a nice page. I put these paper clips here because I want your opinion. I've got all of these acetates also came with the Butterfly Garden collection, I think, or the other pink paisley collection I used. I can't remember, but I think it looks so cool here. I don't know, do you think I need to leave blank space for journaling or just make this page cool? I would use my Tombow Mono Liquid Glue Mono Aqua Liquid Glue. It's clear and it would work perfect for that. So tell me what you think. I put a few of them in here with a paper clip. Here's another page. It's actually an envelope. See, it's got a little closure thing. How cute. Inside I put another little tag. Close it. Here's a page. And again, I added one of these acetates. But I don't know if I'm going to glue it or not. Otherwise it would just be pink. This is a pocket page. And I put this extra piece of paper. I made a tag for it. But this is also an envelope, and in here is another little piece of paper and some seam binding. Oh, remember we sewed this in separately? this pocket page, or is this the middle one? Yes, we sewed this pocket, this one. We sewed this one in separately. So remember, you can always add them, pockets and envelope pages and what have you, if you want. This is, I'm trying to not have a glare, Alan, I don't know, Rowell, Winter Street, Portrait Photographers is a cool advertisement. Again, I might put it on, I don't know, I'll wait for your opinion in the comments, please. Pretty page, these are some of the inserts from the kits in a side pocket. Next side, this is the other, let me get my pockets fixed up here, pocket that we sewed in, and inside is this really, really, really pretty, I hope this isn't my staple that's stuck, okay, card, that clearly I put it upside down, nice. Anyway, doesn't matter, does it? So, put you back. Awesome. Close you up, flip you over, and we have a plain, not really good polka dot page. The back side of that page. This is the other side of the double ended envelope page from back here. One side, the other side. And it's the same thing inside, except this time I'm pretty sure, I didn't staple it together. And fits right back in here, right back in here, fold it, flip it, another nice plain page, another pretty printed page. On the other side is a pocket, and I have 2 tags in here. And, my goodness, why am I having such a certain, there we go. Pretty page, a blank page, and the back. See, this would be the flap for the envelope. See, and here's, oh, look at me. And this would be the flap for the envelope, and this would be the little closure. And this is the front, the bottom, again, just to remind you. See, this would be the bottom. Sorry, I'm on top of, I have the brad and stuff, so it doesn't lay exactly flat here. But here's the one side, that's the bottom, even though it's open for a pocket. And this is the top part, which also has a pocket. Again, I keep getting hung up on today. What's up with me? Another little booklet. Put it back in. Close your flap. Close the book. And tighten it up. I like to try to keep mine pretty tight. And then make some figure eights around your brads. And that's it. And you have a super fun envelope mini album, 6x9 printable envelope album. It is, just to remind you, 5 3/4 by 4 and almost 4.5. You can fill it up with as much as you want or as little. I like my books fat, so I will leave the link in the description to Genevieve Design's YouTube channel, the tutorial she did on this very same album, and the Etsy link how to get it from her store. and I hope you get it and have a lot of fun with it. I'm going to be using these envelope parts, remember, to make some of those mini books I had made for my red altered book, and put those and sew them into these envelopes because I think they're super cool. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Please like. Please comment. I love reading your comments. And I will see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye.